They do that in cars. I don't know what the fuck they do down there. Okay?
Little screens.
So,
Alright. So I will now perform my safety check.
we now begin my in-cab inspection.
In-cab inspection. I'll now begin my in-cab inspection.
Turn the truck off one click. Truck cannot be running.
Yep.
I'm going to start with.
I'm going to start with my seatbelt.
Let's do it.
My seatbelt is not insecure, not worn, torn, or frayed. Latches properly, is fit to me, the driver, and unlatches properly. I have spare fuses in my door. There's nothing on my floor that could roll underneath my foot or my pedal. There's nothing overhead that could fall on me or my passenger. I have a 10-pound BC rated fire extinguisher that is fully charged in my side compartment. It's mounted securely. I also have 3 red reflective triangles mounted securely in my side compartment.
Okay. 6 safeties down, baby. What's next?
I will now perform a safety start. No.
Side windows and mirrors.
My side mirrors are mounted secure, not cracked or broken, clean and free of any illegal stickers.
And
Adjusted to me, the driver. My side windows are mounted secure, not cracked or broken, clean and free of any illegal stickers. My windshield is mounted secure, not cracked or broken, clean and free of any illegal stickers, especially in front of the driver. My windshield wiper arms. My windshield wiper blades are mounted secure.
good arms first.
My windshield wiper arms are mounted secure, not worn, torn, or frayed, and present.
Blades first. I mean, your arms first.
Okay.
Your arms can't be worn, torn, or frayed. They're
My
metal.
windshield wiper arms are mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My windshield wiper blades are mounted secure, not worn, torn, or frayed, pressed firmly against the glass.
Okay.
Now would I perform a safety start to check my gauges?
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure it's shake the handle first. Make sure it's a neutral. And you make sure you catch your ABS light so you turn your key on.
My ABS light came on and went off as it should. Give it a second. My gauge came on. My oil pressure gauge is at proper level.
Don't say proper. Then they're going to ask you what's proper. Now you got to start giving numbers.
180 to
Say normal
202.
range. And your oil pressure would have been 40 psi.
Damn it.
That's why I say don't give numbers. Now
Yeah.
you see why?
Yeah.
Normal range, no warning lights.
My oil pressure gauge is at normal range, no warning lights. My water temperature gauge is at normal range, no warning lights. My volts are at normal range, no warning lights. My primary and secondary air gauges are at normal range, no warning lights or buzzer.
And it's a test site. Every time you mention one, please do it. Okay?
My defrost functions properly. And my upper and lower vents function properly. Second. Going to my hazards. The four-way flasher indicator functions properly.
Now, what I teach you, do your wipers now.
Okay,
So you don't forget them.
My wipers function properly, and my windshield washer fluid sprays evenly and doesn't streak.
There you go. Now take the steering wheel and everything on it.
My steering wheel is mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, no excessive play. My city horn works properly, and my highway horn works properly. My left turn indicator high beam indicator. It's gotta be the indicator.
Yeah, because you actually can't see
You
your
can't
lights.
see the high beams up there. Yeah. My indicator's watching that.
Tell you why about it. Okay.
When I perform a static brake check test,
Yeah, but yeah. I'm now gonna begin my air brake test.
I'll now begin my air brake test.
Once you tell me you're gonna begin your air brake test, set the truck up to do it.
What I put in
Set the truck up to do it. Low gear. You said, I'm now gonna begin my air brake test. Put your truck in low gear. Release both brakes. Turn the key off one click. Get off your clutch. Now you tell the test, I'm gonna turn my key back on so that my gauges will work.
I will now turn my key back on so my gauges will work.
Now, go ahead. Now you are set up to do your air brake test. As soon as that thing cycles, you're ready to go with your numbers.
I will now apply approximately 90 pounds of pressure to my service brake for 1 minute, and I should not lose any more than 4 psi. Would you mind timing
Let's
me?
go. Keep your pressures. Don't change your pressure on it. Okay? Good. Report.
I did not lose any more than 4 psi in 1 minute.
Okay, next step.
I will now fan my brakes.
What you laugh for, Mark?
Because watching him do it and just sitting here and absolutely zoning in on what's going on, and then when it comes time to do it, just drawing a complete blank on what the hell goes next.
Okay.
I will now fan my brakes down to 60 psi, at which time my low air pressure warning light and buzzer should come on.
And it don't matter how many
It
times.
does not matter how many times I watch him.
And that's the same thing happen to people at the test site. They do this shit all day. You go down there and just zone out.
Zone the fuck
Okay.
out.
Let's go. Report.
I fan my brakes to 60 psi, at which time my low air pressure warning light and buzzers came on.
Okay. Next
I
step.
will now continue to fan my brakes to 20 to 45 psi, at which time my knob should pop out.
Okay. Watch it. Report.
I fan my brakes to 20 to 45 psi, at which time my knobs popped out. I will now build up pressure.
I will now do what?
I will now perform a safety start and
For what reason?
build pressure up
To rebuild.
to rebuild pressure to 60 psi, at which time my low air pressure warning light and buzzer should shut
There
off.
we go. Running up to about 1,300, so the charge up quick. As soon as the buzzers go off, report. You know, that's a clean little car we watched come in. I would love to have that little. You want to sell it?
It's the only thing I got.
I want me a little car.
Let me tell you,
now.
that 2,500 sounds real tempting.
Yeah, I want me a little car now. I don't need no more cars. I got 3, man.
Just trade them on
That's a clean little car. You got a good deal on that, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did. That's a nice little car. It's clean, good looking car.
I built pressure to 60 psi, at which time my low air pressure warning light buzzer went off. I will now continue to build pressure to 120 to 145, 120 to 140 psi, at which time my air compressor should cut out.
How will I know?
You will hear a whoosh there. My biggest problem with that car is the transmission, I think, is going out. I'm not
Really?
sure. Switching from 3rd to 4th gear in it.
The fluid level good?
Huh?
The fluid
Yeah.
level good?
See, I had my father-in-law check it all. It's all good. But once you hit about 30 miles an hour, switching from 3rd to 4th, they run those RPMs up to almost 5,000. You got to get off of it, let it level out, and switch on over. But other than that, that's the only issue I have with it. It's a nice little car. governor, my air compressor cut out. I will now test my tractor trailer service brakes.
You get out, remove, but I'm now going to remove your wheel top.
I will now remove my wheel chuck.
And when you get back in, tell the tester which one you're going to do first.
I will now test my trailer brakes first.
Proper way to do it is put in low gear first.
Low gear first.
Then you release, okay?
My trailer brakes work. I will now test my tractor brakes. My tractor brakes work. I will now test my service brakes. I will roll forward at approximately 5 miles an hour, at which time I will use my service brakes to come to a complete stop, and I should not move to the left or to the right. I have come to a complete stop, and my my vehicle did not move to the left or to the right.
Say something. My service brake works properly.
My service brake works properly.
My truck came to a complete stop.
My truck came to a complete
Did not
stop.
pull to the left. You test your service brake, so make sure you do something about your service brake. And you set your brake. Report. That concludes my brake
There's
test.
my brake test.
Y'all get out of here and sit